Hello everyone, how are you? Today, what happened on the latest episode of LA Brea. It's a really good series. I'm liking it. I'm enjoying it. Let me know below in the comments section if you're a big fan of the show so far, what you like, what you don't like of it. Um, if you haven't had a chance to watch this series yet, I definitely recommend it to people. It's a really good show. Gonna let you know what happened above the sinkhole, folks, on this recap episode. Gavin and Izzy, they're arguing back and forth about Gavin going to fly the plane down to rescue people. Because of his accident he happened in the desert, he almost died. The visions and all this. Izzy don't want him to go through that experience again in case it happens. And Gavin is trying to tell her the government, the president and all that, they're not even going to attempt a rescue mission. I got to do this. And she doesn't like it. So the mystery woman tells Izzy that if this will help you, I'm flying with your father, Gavin. I'm going on the rescue mission as well. So now she's seeming to be a little bit towards him doing the rescue mission now that he's not doing it alone. You finally find out why Nathan is so obsessed with the sinkhole, and my theory is right, folks. Her fiance found one of the sinkholes. I'm sorry, didn't fall into it. She was a part of a scientist team of 10 people that went down into one of the previous sinkholes but never returned. She wants to know if her fiance's alive or is she dead. What happened to her? And you can't find out Levar, Gavin and Eve's friend, has a secret mission. He's also down there to find the 10 missing scientists. Did Nathan pay him extra money to do this secret mission, or was it part of somebody else, like other government agency, or the president himself, or somebody paid Nevar money to do this secret mission to find the scientist? Who was it? We don't know. Nathan goes back to Los Angeles to find out why there's extra security around the sinkhole and that. And Marcus, her partner, tells her, well, when that plane went down, it caused an earthquake. She said, okay. He said that, and the government is closing the sinkhole. They're getting ready to seal it up somehow, like they did the previous time. But I guess they're doing it differently. Anyways, Gavin, Izzy, and the mystery woman are in Los Angeles as well. The mystery woman takes them to a construction site. And this construction site has recently uncovered evidence of the group down below. Like a vase, outer vase with a note in it. Stuff like that. And the note is from Eve. Apparently Eve is writing a note down there and puts it in the bottle the exact same time that Gavin finds it up above, because like 10,000 years, that letter's 10,000 years old now. It's all crumpled up. They had to use 3D technology to reprint the letter to see what was on it. Eve says when she's writing the note, she forgives Gavin and she apologizes for not trying to fix the marriage of his vision, but not once does she apologize for sleeping with Gradle, his friend there, Nevar. She don't apologize about that at all. I know that in the letter. Now down to the sinkhole. The group that didn't go to the fort, they're trying to take people's mind off of finding Eddie did in the woods, what killed him, who killed him, and about literally being able to speak after all this time. They decide to play a softball game because Sam found a bunch of sports equipment. Ty, apparently you find out he used to be a therapist, like one of those people you talk to and that if you have troubles, and he talks to Veronica separately and Lily separately, and the two sisters give conflicting stories about their father. Like Lily says my dad was nice, kind, and Veronica says my father was strict, never trusted no one, was rude. So they see there's two conflicting stories going on. And then Lily finally confesses the shock of why she had to pretend to be mute all these years. I did not see this coming at all, folks. Let me know below if you saw this coming or not. The secret is that Veronica and her father isn't Lily's family. Veronica and her father kidnapped Lily from her real biological family when she was a kid. So Larry was talking about her biological father being nice and kind, not Veronica's father. So Ty confronts Veronica. She takes off running in the woods, and Ty goes right after her because she's an accomplice to kidnapping Neely when she was a little girl. Now about the group in the fort. They explore the fort to figure out what's causing the single that the airplane picked up. Eve and Levi find that what's causing it. It's a solar panel walkie-talkie. And Levi finds a dead body with the same red marks Eddie had. They don't know Eddie's dead, by the way, in the other part of the camp. And he tells Eve about this secret mission someone paid him to find these 10 missing scientists, and he's one of them. And apparently he's been alive, but just recently died. They explore the rest of the fort. Josh and Rodney split up. They found a secret passage out of the fort. And then the door closed behind them, so they couldn't get back in, so they had to go all the way back around to the archway. And Lucas and Scott grouped up because Lucas is not letting Scott out of his sights till he gets his heroin back. And Scott, that's a slip, but he don't kind of remember where he buried it. So Lucas gets mad and attacks him. And while they're fighting and struggling in the armory tent they found, 2 strangers show up and tie him up, knock him out. And then outside, the rest of these strangers show up. They attack the rest of the fort. Joss and Rodney get away. But Neve and Levi get chased. There's arrows flying over them, spears coming at them. They hide in this tent, and there's 4 kids there, and one of the kids tries to help them escape. But they get caught. Josh and Riley at the same time snuck back in through the entranceway when the guards weren't looking, and 2 other guards they distracted. And all 6 of them are reunited, and the old guy shown. He looks to be the leader of this tribe, but then all of a sudden, as he's about ready to kill Neve or Neva, I'm not sure which one he was aiming his bow and arrow at, but he was aiming at one of them. This mystery woman walks up and she says, "Let them go. They mean no harm." So he hesitates, but then she orders him again to let them go. So come find out she's the leader, apparently, of this group, not the old guy. And he didn't like being bossed around. You can see that. So they leave, and that's that. That's what happened on the episode. You finally find out why Nathan's so obsessed with the sinkhole. Her fiance apparently was part of a rescue mission. There's evidence of the group dug up at the construction site after so many years now. I think that the leader of the other group, I think that's Nathan's fiance. Because she kind of looked like one of those people on the photo, but I'm not 100% sure. Also, Scott also realizes that those people can't be the tribe that would have lived in 10,000 BC in Los Angeles. And I think he's starting to put 2 to 2 together. These people are previous survivors of the other sinkholes. They gotta be. Let me know below if you think this other group they encountered are previous survivors of the other sinkhole. Is that mystery one of Nathan's fiance in the photograph? Stay safe, everybody. Too sweet. Bye.